Dubai, a city known for its flourishing economy and visionary planning, has been a money-making machine. Be that as it may, a later move in circumstances has put Dubai's financial motor at risk for the primary time in its history. To guarantee its survival, Dubai must grasp a radical change expeditiously. Let's see the other side of all this flashy light and see why Dubai's economy is at risk. The Emirates' non-oil GDP growth has slowed to a crawl, and the government is facing a growing debt crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated these problems, but they were already brewing before the virus hit. A. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on the economy of Dubai. The tourism and real estate sectors, which are major contributors to GDP, have been hit hard by the pandemic. Tourism revenues have plummeted, and the real estate market has collapsed. This has led to job losses and a decline in economic activity. The impact of COVID-19 on Dubai's economy. Tourism. The tourism sector in Dubai has been hit particularly hard by the pandemic. In 2020, tourist arrivals fell by 70% and tourism revenues fell by 80%. Real estate. The real estate market in Dubai has also been hit hard by the pandemic. Property prices have fallen by around 30%, and there has been a sharp increase in the number of foreclosures. Government revenue. The government of Dubai has also been affected by the pandemic. Government revenue has fallen due to the decline in tourism and oil prices. This has made it difficult for the government to fund its programs and projects. Job losses. The pandemic has also led to job losses in Dubai. The unemployment rate has risen to around 15%, and many people have been forced to leave the country in search of work. B. Dubai's reliance on debt is one of the main reasons for its economic woes. The government has borrowed heavily to finance its ambitious development projects, and the debt burden is now unsustainable. In 2021, Dubai's debt to GDP ratio was 34.7%, which is high compared to other developed countries. The government's debt is also concentrated in a few large projects, such as the Palm Jumeirah and the Dubai World Central Airport. This makes the debt more vulnerable to shocks, such as a decline in tourism or a drop in oil prices. The government has taken some steps to address the debt problem. In 2020, it launched a $10 billion economic stimulus package, which included measures to support businesses and workers. The government has also said that it is working to restructure its debt. Here are some of the specific impacts on Dubai's reliance on debt. The government has less flexibility to respond to economic shocks. The debt burden is a drag on economic growth. The debt could lead to a financial crisis if not managed properly. C. Dubai's economy is too focused on tourism and real estate, which are cyclical industries that have been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic. Tourism revenues have plummeted, and the real estate market is in a state of collapse. Challenges facing Dubai's economy due to its reliance on tourism and real estate. Vulnerability to economic shocks. Tourism and real estate are both sensitive to economic shocks, such as changes in global demand or political instability. This means that Dubai's economy is more likely to be affected by economic downturns than economies that are more diversified. Lack of resilience. Tourism and real estate are not very resilient to economic shocks. This means that it can take a long time for these sectors to recover from a downturn. This can have a significant impact on Dubai's economy, as tourism and real estate are major contributors to GDP. Unsustainable growth. Dubai's economy has grown rapidly in recent years, but this growth has been largely driven by tourism and real estate. This type of growth is not sustainable in the long term and is based on unsustainable levels of debt and consumption. The measures that the government is taking to counter these situations. Diversifying the economy. The government is trying to diversify the economy by investing in new sectors, such as manufacturing and logistics. This will help to reduce Dubai's reliance on tourism and real estate. Reforming the tax system. The government is also reforming the tax system to make it more attractive to businesses. This will help to attract investment and create jobs. Supporting the tourism sector. The government is also supporting the tourism sector by launching new marketing campaigns. This will help to attract tourists and boost the economy. D. Dubai's economy is also facing competition from other Gulf states, such as Abu Dhabi and Qatar. These states are investing heavily in their own tourism and real estate sectors, which is making it increasingly difficult for Dubai to attract investment and tourists. The challenges facing Dubai's economy due to competition from other Gulf states. Losing market share. Dubai is losing market share to other Gulf states in the tourism and real estate sectors. This is because these states are offering more attractive investment opportunities and a better quality of life. Rising costs. The cost of doing business in Dubai is rising, which is making it less attractive to businesses. This is due to factors such as rising rents and wages. Strained resources. Dubai's resources are stretched thin as it is trying to compete with other Gulf states for investment and tourists. This is leading to a shortage of skilled labour and other resources. The government of Dubai is aware of the challenges facing the economy and it is taking steps to address them. The measures that the government is taking include investing in infrastructure. The government is investing in infrastructure, such as new airports and roads, to make Dubai more attractive to businesses and tourists. Providing incentives. The government is providing incentives to businesses to invest in Dubai. These incentives include tax breaks and subsidies. Promoting Dubai. The government is promoting Dubai as a tourist destination and a business hub. This is being done through marketing campaigns and other initiatives. Dubai's economy is heavily dependent on oil, which accounts for around 20% of its GDP. This dependence on oil has a number of economic challenges. They are as follows. Volatility of oil prices. Oil prices are volatile, which means that they can fluctuate significantly in a short period of time. This can have a major impact on Dubai's economy, as it can lead to a decline in government revenue and a slowdown in economic growth. Unsustainable growth. Dubai's economy has grown rapidly in recent years, but this growth has been largely driven by oil revenues. This type of growth is not sustainable in the long term, as it is based on unsustainable levels of debt and consumption. Vulnerability to shocks. Dubai's economy is vulnerable to shocks such as declining oil prices or global recession. This is because the economy is not very diversified and it is heavily reliant on a single commodity. Measures that the government is taking to diversify the economy. Investing in new sectors. The government is investing in new sectors such as manufacturing and logistics to reduce Dubai's reliance on oil. Promoting tourism. The government is promoting tourism as a way to diversify the economy. Reforming the tax system. The government is reforming the tax system to make it more attractive to businesses. This will help to attract investment and create jobs. The government is committed to addressing the challenges facing the economy, and there are some signs of hope. For example, the tourism sector is starting to recover, and the government is working to diversify the economy. Only time will tell whether Dubai's economy will be able to weather the current storm. I hope you found this informative. Thank you. For more such videos, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you again when I'm here with the next video. Until then, bye.